This video is going to be about this Swagtron EB6. The Swagtron EB6 has got a 6061 series aluminum alloy frame, and to be honest, when you look into the tires of this Swagtron EB6, these are 20-inch wheels and they are 4-inch big fat tires, and that will ensure you that you can take this bike anywhere you want, in trails, in parks, even on sand. These bikes will stand out. Short stature kind of a bike. It's not very tall, 20-inch wheels, but it's very heavy. It's 264 pounds. In the front, you'll see a battery indicator that comes in handy all the time when you're pulling throttle or riding the bike. You can quickly check out. And on top of the battery, there is one more battery indicator to give you the status of your battery. Also on the sides will be the switches, so on and off switch. But to move the battery or remove the battery, you have to push the key and then you have to twist it to the left corner to pull out the bike. Also, the charging port is underneath that cover, so twist the cover to charge your e-bike battery or Swagtron EB6's battery. Now, if you are wondering about the seat, yes, it's adjustable, but the seat is not that comfortable. So I did put a cover on top of it, and I was like, well, this cover is soft enough, and now the bike is kind of perfect. Also, there's a 7-speed system by Shimano already included on this bike. I just do not understand what is the purpose, because pedaling on this guy is a mayhem. It's huge. I do not know why they did not include a front kind of 3 cassette system also, but it's only a 7-speed with the bottom derailleur. Pedaling, you are okay, but listen to the sound when you try to pedal. So instantly that 350 watt motor kicks in, and that roaring sound that you get that you are passing when you're passing by neighborhoods, you put up a show when you are riding a Swagtron EB6 in your neighborhood. Those motors are 350 watt motors, and the batteries are 36 volt at, I think it's rated at 8.2 amps. So you are looking at a top speed of 20 miles, they say, but I tested it out with my weight. I was getting around about 18.6 miles an hour. And daily commute, and this test has been done for the last like 4 weeks or so. I usually commute like 5 miles a day. So I think that these disc brakes are very, very important, because when you're commuting on a daily basis and you're stopping at signs, dual disc brakes matter a lot. And hence in commuting, I find this to be that perfect bike. Coming back to the range again, I was getting round about like 17 or 18 miles on a single charge, which means that I used to charge after every 2 or 3 days. As you see those big fat tires on action right now, and I am going through the neighborhood. The streets are not perfect. There are occasional patches here and there, cracks here and there, but these tires are going on top of those without a champ. And to be very honest, I do not feel anything. When I move to the next part of the video, at this part, there's a lot of water out here. I wish there was fenders. As you can see right now, I'm getting showered with water, street water, filthy water. It's all over my jeans right now. Well, I wish there was fenders, but Swagtron markets this as to be a play bike. It's not supposed to be a commuter bike. Well, I mean, for me, I would still keep it as a commuter bike, just because its handling and its performance is way more supreme than a lot of other e-bikes I've ever rode upon. One more stuff, folks. Also make sure that you're riding on the streets. When there is no bike lane, I always move to the sidewalks, because you never know. But riding, like this Swagtron EB6 is very joyful. It's very, very comfortable. The only thing I face is I wish there was shocks in the front. There are no front shocks, and hence it hurts my hands a lot. And also the twist throttle, which is a half throttle, they should have changed into full throttle, then everything would have been perfect. Yes, those tires are doing amazing job, because of those 4-inch pneumatic tires, you will not feel or you'll not miss the suspension. Also remember this when you're riding at night. Right now, as you will see, that there is This bike is kind of invisible, so make sure you have lights installed in your bike. I have installed lights already. As you can see, I've got a front light, actually 2 front lights and 1 back light. Also wear some higher visibility clothes at night. Overall experience, it was an amazing experience to even ride the Swagtron EB6, because the Swagtron EB6 with its 4-inch tires are going to be super smooth experience. I did not feel any bumps or anything. Battery life is pretty insane. I mean, like, I was expecting a very less battery life compared coming from a 4-inch tire, which is like super huge, but it's actually doing good, better than my Nocto Skylark, which was having a very weird situation with battery. And for the first time, I'm thinking that this is the bike for me as a daily commuter or an average commuter who is commuting at least 5 miles a day. You know, like, this probably is the bike to go around the town with.